Hi, this is Sean Spence, CEO of Armchair Telethon, and here we are with another installment of Armchair Diary, Story of an Entrepreneur. Now, one of the really great things about being an entrepreneur is that you get to have lots of great conversations and learn things you never thought you'd learn and get involved in things you never thought you'd get involved in. And because you're an entrepreneur, you have to dabble in all of them because it's not like I have a ton of people to assign to things. Although I do have team members now, and so that is also getting really cool. But the conversation that I had today was with a guy named Bill Bear at TM Memorabilia here in the mall at Columbia Mall. And so you should totally go to TM Memorabilia if you like sports memorabilia and ask for Bill. He's the general manager. Such a good guy. And here's what we're talking to them about. We're going to start with our telethons as a way to add added value for our clients. It's honestly not going to make us any more money, but we're going to add auctions, online auctions to the telethons and online raffles. The way we're going to do the auctions, though, is very simple. Every single auction, we're going to partner with a guy like Bill, who has signed memorabilia. Now, sometimes maybe it's going to be Hollywood memorabilia, sometimes it's going to be sports memorabilia, sometimes it's going to be a mix of those things. But what we're going to do, in this case, like the next one we do, we're doing one in Kansas City, and they've got lots of really great Kansas City Chiefs stuff and baseball stuff and all kinds of cool stuff. And so that's what we were talking about, is how they're going to be able to provide memorabilia for us, signed helmets and baseballs and footballs and famous guy this and famous woman that, because we're doing a few events that are particularly focused on women, but also women are at every event we ever do. And I said, well, we want to think about, let's not just cater to the men, let's create something cool for the women too. So I want you to think about that and what you have. And of course that doesn't just mean women's sports, but it does mean women's sports. But of course it also means plenty of men's sports stuff too. We don't want to be stereotypical about it. But anyway, I had such a wonderful conversation. We're going to be partnering with them, doing lots of great stuff. And honestly, because of the number of things we're going to do, I'm probably going to have or somebody with us is going to have 100 conversations like this, trying to make good deals and create good partnerships. And honestly, a lot of the memorabilia world is really pretty shady. There's a lot of unethical crap. There are a lot of people who are not super familiar with truth-telling, and maybe legitimacy is not super their deal. So we're going to have to spend a lot of time figuring that out. But regardless, we're going to figure it out. And conversations like I had today are one of the ways we'll start figuring it out, because I learned so much from him about how memorabilia brokers work and about how it is to work with the agents and how the signing actually happens and all of those things. And it was just fascinating. Stuff I never would have learned anyway. It made me really happy. It reminded me why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it was just cool. So there we go. Another installment of Armchair Diary, Story of an Entrepreneur. I am Sean Spence, CEO of Armchair Telethon. Thanks for joining me, and you have an awesome rest of your day.